Well, it's time for my rant, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta tell what I.
Well, on Sunday in Washington, D.C., the second Unite the Right, or I call it Unite the White, rally is happening. You know, the first one happened in Charlottesville in Virginia, and you know how that turned out. And we found out what side of the street our president was on. But, you know, it's kind of amazing that these folks are marching for their white civil rights like you didn't have them before. You know, in general, if you kind of look at a lot of these white supremacists, very few of them have intelligence. Have you ever seen them on TV when they're talking? It's like, oh, somebody missed a few classes. They seem so uneducated, and they can come up with only certain slogans like, "You will not replace us." We don't want to replace you, you know. But you want your civil rights? I know. A lot of you white supremacists are upset about how when you came to this country in chains and they took your family and they ripped them apart and took your kids and put them on some plantation somewhere. It was really devastating to you. And I know that you're really upset about the fact that when you go for a job that all the Mexicans are taking all the really good jobs. You know, those nuclear physicists, those jobs that you want to apply for. Yeah, I know it really bothers you, the fact that, you know, you have education that could be passed down to you from generation to generation to get into some of these major universities, and you didn't take advantage of it. But hey, that's your fault, because they're giving all these like college applicants that are minorities, they're letting them in. The fact that, you know, most of them have, you know, straight A's and 4.0 averages, you know, but you don't. You know, you got a 2.5, but that's okay. You're entitled. And you're talking about white lives matters. You shouldn't get preferential treatment. Your life has always mattered because you made the rules. But here you are, you're going to march in the streets, you know, and talking about blood and soil. You don't even know where it comes from. When you do a little bit of research, you find out, hey, that's a Nazi slogan. But you don't get it. Unfortunately, you hate mongers need to pick yourself up by your bootstraps and get a job and take them damn tattoos off your face. You imagine going into a job interview and I sit across from you and you got like a swastika or a knife or a gun on your face of a tattoo? Stop your whining. Come on, I know it's been rough out there for you guys. You need to find a job. And one other thing, stop accepting government assistance. You're just like 4-to-1. You put all the minorities together, you're 4-to-1. 4 people to every one minority. You're seeking government assistance and you're taking advantage of the system. Will you white nationalists go back to work and find a job? Go back to college, junior college. Hey, maybe your father graduated from Harvard or Yale. He can get you in there. And then you can use your speaking spell. Anyway, that's my rant.